Today I'm in Wellington, New Zealand's capital city. Now today's video is going to be a little bit different because instead of exploring a brand new place that I've never been to before, Wellington is the city in which I've lived during my entire 3.5 years so far in New Zealand. But quite a few people have said, well, some pretty negative things about Wellington. I've enjoyed living here. It's got a wonderful creative atmosphere, it's vibrant, it's fun. The weather is atrocious, as is showcased quite appropriately today. So we're going to go around some of Wellington's hotspots and see if Wellington really is dead, or if it's the fun, enjoyable, attractive, buzzing capital city that it once was. Join me as we explore New Zealand's capital city. So firstly, this is the Beehive, which is where New Zealand's government sits. That's the Beehive there, that's another building there, and another one up there. It's quite a unique building, I have to give them that. And one thing that I do quite like about this place, compared to, say, the UK and certainly other parliaments and governmental buildings around the world, is that actually you can walk right up to it and you can kind of, I don't know, just get pretty close, feel like you're involved, even though obviously we're not. And look at that, it is a gorgeous building, as is that. It really is. The grounds are quite nice as well. Got some flags. I'm not sure what that flag is in the middle there, but perhaps from a visiting head of state, who knows? Okay, on we go. And here we have Lambton Quay, the southern end of Wellington's shopping area. As you can see, quite a few people around. It is lunchtime on a weekday, so relatively busy. And even in the rain, it doesn't look too bad. I think that's the road's only pub over there. Pretty empty. And I thought I'd be fair to Wellington. I'd come here on a weekday lunchtime because during the weekend, pretty much everywhere you're looking right now is shut. Apart from Shosha, obviously. Those guys are open no matter what. So this is a little spin of the southern end of Lambton Quay. Got some pretty tall buildings, quite nice. And a couple of food spots, shoe shops. Over there is a good food court, Lambton Square. Not bad. Again, this is good to showcase this on a weekday because at the weekend everything is closed. One thing that no one can criticise Wellington for is bad coffee. And shout out to this place. Oh my! Of course, like any city, its true strength is its people. Just bumped into Bobo, my old mate who I've not seen for a good year. Had a coffee, had a catch up. Smile on my face, that boy is a hero. Pornicky, Wellington, good start. And here we are at the Wellington waterfront. There's a pigeon. That's a nice little walkway that they've put over that bridge. Looks pretty cool. That's the Deloitte building there. And this new little place, some sort of convention centre. Pretty cool. And there we have the ferries, which take you all the way to the South Island, to Picton. That's Bluebridge, and Inter-Islander is some way over that way. Now this is undoubtedly the best part of Wellington, the waterfront. We're not quite at the main spot yet, but let me tell you now, there's some great bars, great restaurants, good atmosphere, and even though it's freezing and windy, it's also always pretty good. There's some sort of crane thing, and this is an area which has, well, a couple of attractions. You've got TSB Arena over there where they play basketball and netball and everything else. A couple of bars and restaurants there, and Rosie's Mexican place, which is good but inconsistent. It's nice, but I had a bad quesadilla there the other day. However, I do go there a lot, so yeah, I do recommend it actually. Nice little skyscape as well. Okay, on we go. Now this is a fun little place because helicopters randomly land there sometimes. For what purpose? I don't know, but they do. And we got some nice hills in the distance, which I call mountains, but Kiwis assure me they're hills. Now this is absolutely stunning. And that wharf area that sticks out there, full of offices, businesses, and oh my God, people are swimming in this weather. Okay, that's mental. Can you see that? They're swimming. Oh my God, well, fair play, braver than me. But where we are going now is that building over there. Okay, it is beautiful. I mean, look at that. That is nice. Quite an iconic church up there as well. I think it's being rebuilt or something, not sure. And here we are, the Museum of New Zealand, Te Papa Tongarewa. In we go. Te Papa, absolutely amazing. I didn't want to film too much in there for cultural and, as they say, copyright reasons, but trust me, that place is, oh, nearly fell over there. That place is genuinely incredible. The exhibits, the Gallipoli War exhibit was stunning. There's a Mana Whenua exhibit all about Māori culture and history, which was just so beautiful. There's an art gallery. Honestly, Te Papa, Wellington is so much less without that amazing, amazing museum. Now this is a new convention centre of sorts called Tākina. Should we have a little look inside? Come on then, let's go in. They might stop me. Oh, there's some scary looking people there. Maybe they'll stop me. Yeah, they will. Let's have a little look. Oh, it looks quite nice, doesn't it? God, look at that. Looks very new. Nice design. Little Jurassic World thing. Dinosaurs. All right. I might have to check that Jurassic World exhibit out, but maybe not today. Okay, looks cool. See ya. Now, down here on a Sunday is the site of the famous Shaffer's Market. It's a fruit and veg market, and there's a lot of food trucks. It's genuinely pretty good. Now, we all know how obscenely expensive this country's supermarkets can be. So the farmer's market there on a Sunday is pretty good. And there's a hippo on a hotel. There's a hippo on top of a hotel. Okay, all right, pretty cool. On to Courtenay Place, the hub of Wellington's nightlife. One of the biggest complaints that I hear about Wellington is the parking charges. Now, I'm not a driver in Wellington, I don't have a car here, so it's not something that affects me, but I've been told the parking charges are absolutely exorbitant, so whoops. Well, here we are, Courtenay Place, the centre of Wellington's thriving nightlife scene. There's a couple of bars and clubs is a really generous term, but there's a couple of bars along here and down there. There's not really that many. A lot of places have closed down. There are a few good eateries, however. Now, the general idea in Wellington, or on Courtenay Place should I say, is that the eateries are on this side and the clubs and pubs and bars are on this side. He says while standing outside two restaurants on this side. And the food is good though. Casey Cafe is delicious. J&M's down there is a big famous one. Yeah, the food here is very, very good. The bars, pubs and, in inverted commas, clubs, not so much. The wind is very, very intense, so I won't film for too long, but I did just catch a bus down to Island Bay because I thought I want to get out of the city centre and just see a suburb. It's beautiful, it really is. There's the sea over there looking rough, which, I don't know, kind of makes it look nicer if you like. There's a beach there as well, which is probably amazing in good weather. Yeah, Island Bay, nice work. And of course, Cuba Street. Not looking too busy at the moment. Quite rainy, although let's go up further, see if we can see any signs of life. Sadly, not a great deal. So what have I learned from my video walking around Wellington? Well, I've learned that wind makes things incredibly difficult to film, which is why I've had to make this video over the course of a few days. I've also learned that there are some absolutely gorgeous parts to this city. The waterfront, Te Papa, and also suburbs like Island Bay. Beautiful. Even Cuba Street looks fun. But I have to say, things are looking a little bleak in places. But despite that, Wellington, Porniki, Te Whanganui Atara is still here and it's not going away. It's a beautiful, resilient, vibrant city, and for all its faults, I still love it. See you on the next one.